In honor of everybody's favorite holiday, that's totally today when this video came out, I just wanted to exploit the idea of love and monetize it for a YouTube video. And what better way of doing that than by playing with the Bachelorette simulator? Because apparently that's a thing. Shout out to my good friend, Maybe Salem, for the idea. I'll link their video down below where they basically just had a bunch of Animal Crossing villagers in the Bachelorette simulator. And I thought it would be fun to instead have a bunch of DILFs and have them compete for me. I'm the Bachelorette this time, y'all. Move over, ladies. It's my time to shine. It lets you have 32 contestants, so I figured we might as well just go over everybody that's going to be included. And I'm thinking right away, hello. If you know me, then you'll know who my celebrity crush is. This lovely man right here. I love this man so much because he teaches men everywhere that it's okay to just be silly. All right, here's another obvious choice because once again, if you know, you know. I feel like I put Ryan Reynolds in every single one of these things, but leave me alone. He's fine. And you know what? Maybe for any straight boy that's somehow watching this video, this could be the one that you can root for. You know, speaking of straight men, like honestly... This may come as a shock to some people, but I really like Kendrick Lamar. He's my favorite rapper, which again, might shock people. And I think he's hot. Yeah, he's 5'3". Who cares? Like, maybe short men do deserve rights. Oh my God, I just remembered about You, not You, the show You. And, you know, he is a dad in real life. I'm pretty sure he has a kid. So... specifically the one with the beard. I think he looks better with the beard. I'm sorry, I just have to admit it. It really dilfifies him up. Where is the love for Randall Park? Why do people not like to give him the cookies that he deserves? This man is fine as hell. Another one that I feel like does not get enough love. Like, I think he's fine as hell too. I'm sorry, I have to admit it. Let's just get into the animated characters because... oof, starting it off, like, you know, spoilers for Uncharted 4, in case you haven't played the game, he does canonically become a dad. Therefore, he canonically becomes a DILF. And speaking of the Naughty Dog DILFs, like, there's, of course, another one that immediately comes to mind. My main man, Joel. Everybody's favorite man who just does nothing but kill and slay. He literally slays. Can we talk about that? Joel Miller literally slays. Yeah, I know everybody's screaming this man in the comments. Don't worry. I was thinking about him. He isn't technically a DILF, but, you know, he plays one in The Last of Us. That counts for it enough. And also, he's just a slutty daddy. Do y'all think I should use this photo? I'm gonna use this photo. We already got Pedro Pascal, so we might as well get Oscar Isaac in here as well. If I could go back and rewrite history so that it's like canon that Pedro and Oscar get married to each other and become the most powerful couple in the world, I would do it in a heartbeat. All right, honestly, who the hell is this? Wait, what is his name? Where is he? This guy. I want a photo of him. There he is, with the ring. Honestly, very fitting for The Bachelor. He's coming with the ring already purchased. Good for him. We all know that I love Rhett and Link. And, you know, I had them in my Drag Race video where I had them compete as a drag duo. Can I have them compete as a duo again? Because I just genuinely think it's wrong for these two to be separated. I think they have to be together at all times, you know? We can just be a good throuple. Okay, this is when it starts to get a little concerning. Hear me out. Listen, and if y'all thought that was weird, I have another one right away as soon as I said that. Oh my God. Now, he's not canonically a dad, but I mean, like, when you look at the relationship that he has with the Nooklings, they're literally called the Nooklings. Their last names are Nook. Obviously, he's adopted them in more ways than just as mentor-mentoree, whatever that relationship name is. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I actually don't have any feelings towards this guy. I just want to put him in for the meme because I think it would be funny. And speaking of cartoon dads, I have no idea what his name is, by the way. He looks like a Bill. He does look like a... oh, his name is Bill. Oh. Let's just quickly get back to normal. This man. Can I just say, this is another man. I feel like he does not get enough love. He is kind of like twink vibes. And as we all know, I'm not really into twinks, but he's an exception. You know what? Sure, why not? This man is fine as hell though. You cannot deny that. He is. This man has caused so much psychological Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Some of y'all are really good at fan art. This man has caused so much psychological damage to the Pokemon community. But I can't deny it, man. He's so fine. He would probably ruin my life if we ended up together, but I'll allow it. And while we're on the topic of DILFs from Pokemon, can I just say, when it comes to the ultimate DILF, it's this man right here. He himself knows it. Crowned gay icon. When Peony gives you his league card, on the back of it, it says Peony is a former Steel type gym leader. To this day, he is known as Steel Peony and has many fans, especially among men. Oh, he has a wife. Yeah, he could still be a gay icon. Okay, and I think we all saw this one coming. If I had to choose one of them from Dream Daddy, I would definitely choose him. Even though he does look exactly the same, I still think he looks better now that he's a lot older. Because unpopular opinion, but I truly do believe that humans get better with age. I wish the rest of Hollywood would get that idea in their heads, though. He has to be here. He is the ultimate dad, the ultimate TV show dad. And speaking of TV show dads, there's another one. Big Daddy. Oh, wow. I'm using this photo. This is definitely my favorite dad from Disney. It has to be Jerry. And don't talk about the photos in my comments. Okay, one more. Not a kid's show, but I mean, specifically season 3. I'm sorry, but he was at his hottest in season 3. He's a white guy with lips, so already he's a lot hotter than most of them. All right, I'm literally just like taking the ones that are immediately coming top of my head. Here's another hot one. Do we agree? You better agree. Spoiler alert, he marries somebody who has kids. So he does become a dad. And I just love this man. I really do. Wait, I know a good one. Ew! He is technically one too. He has children, so he counts. I'm gonna include him in here anyways. Like, he's not a dad yet, but maybe he'll become one if he marries me. Like, I know he's in a relationship right now. I don't care. For the sake of this video, he's single. Okay? For the sake of this video, everybody's single. Let's just say that. Here we go, y'all. We got the Bachelorette. That's me. Me. Look at me. I'm here. And every single person that I've mentioned, they're all here, ready to go. Who are y'all rooting for? Like, put it down in the comments right now. Who y'all rooting for? I am personally rooting for everybody, obviously. But is there anybody who I don't want losing? I just hope that Pedro Pascal goes far. I do. I hope Nathan Drake goes far. I hope these 3 go far. They're my top 3 for sure. I just hope that Bluey's dad here, please let him lose. That's the only one I feel really uncomfortable with on here. But once again, I'm just putting him for the meme. By the way, I actually don't really know how The Bachelorette works. I've only seen 1 season. So forgive me if I don't get things correct. It is night 1. Bowser arrives in a race car complete with helmet and racing suit. Okay, Mario Kart reference. He knows that Mario Kart's my favorite Mario game. He knew what he was doing there. Bob Duncan tells me that he loves her eyes. Okay. Bob Duncan staring into my eyeballs. Tom Nook I should have changed my name. I should not have put, because now it's just going to say angry. I should have just put my name. Oh well. Tom Nook tells me that he is excited and that I am a national treasure. He is playing the rich boy right away. Okay, Tom Nook, I respect that. Ryan Reynolds arrives with a written introduction note for me because he lost his voice. Oh, that's so cute. Chris Hemsworth tells me that he is ready to find love. So true, so true. Tom Hardy tells me not to hurt him too badly since he's been hurt before. Okay, not the history. On the first day too. Wow. Nathan Drake gives me a kiss on the lips so he can be the one to get the first kiss? I consent to that. Damn, Nathaniel, you bold as hell. I kind of respect that. Peony arrives in a horse and carriage instead of a limo. That's so like him. That is so like him. Pedro Pascal tells me that he's read 50 Shades of Grey. Okay. Idris Elba arrives with a hot dog and a book and confuses me. That wouldn't confuse me. I totally get what he was trying to go for there. Ron Swanson introduces himself and shows his tattoos. Yo, Ron Swanson, see, he knows I love a good tatted man. Kendrick Lamar tells me that this is how he envisioned falling in love. Turo tells me that he has butterflies. Rhett and Link arrives in a horse and carriage. They stole Peony's thunder with that move, but they got the first impression rose. So they have the charisma. They had the charisma. They knew what they were doing. Chris Evans tells me all the places he's lived around the world. Ooh, a cultured man. I respect that. Bluey Dad FaceTimes his best friend right after meeting me. Probably his kids. Oscar Isaac arrives in a shark costume and says he's serious about love. Joel Miller speaks but is incredibly awkward. I try to help, but his awkwardness rubs off and the whole situation is super weird. That's so like Joel Miller though. Because like obviously this man does not know how to love. So maybe it was a bad idea for him to come on the show. Paul Rudd describes his family roots and its importance to me. Cute. Brian does a card trick upon meeting me. Inside Out Dad dances with me upon meeting. I hate dancing, so that was probably not a good move on your half, but I'll respect it. It is the rose ceremony, and spoiler alert, basically everybody who wasn't shown off just now just got eliminated. I hate it here because Jack Black is gone. They didn't even get screen time. That is so dirty. It's like the current season of Drag Race right now. What the hell? All right, week 1. It's a group date. Pedro Pascal, Turo, Paul Rudd, Brian Peony, Ron Swanson, Idris Elba, and Bob Duncan are invited on the group date. Ooh, Pedro Pascal tells Turo that he is sure he's going to make it to the end of the show. I'm sure too, Pedro. I really am. Bob Duncan pulls me aside and tells me how beautiful I am. Yup. Paul Rudd tells Brian that all the guys think he's rude and disrespectful, not the gaslighting, but clearly that was the right move because he got the first impression rose. So go off, Paul Rudd, I guess. Ron Swanson and Idris Elba freak out when they realize they have to sing in front of everybody. Peony starts crying because he feels like the process is too stressful. I love a man who cries because of me. I love causing men to just start crying. So honestly, that was a good move on your end. Chris Evans is invited to go on a one-on-one date, and we playfully laugh as we sit on the beach. Ooh, I hate the beach. But if Chris Evans is there, I'll allow it. I'm gonna be honest. Oscar Isaac is also invited on a one-on-one date and is super nervous but ultimately able to bungee jump off a cliff with me. I don't like bungee jumping either. Is this a Bachelorette simulator or a nightmare simulator? What is going on? And Chris Hemsworth and I play basketball. I hate basketball. What the heck? Who's deciding these dates? I wouldn't go on any of these dates. What is going on? With 3 of the hottest men alive doing the thing that I hate the most, what is going on? At least I went on a one-on-one date with Chris Hemsworth. Honestly, that is a dream come true for me. Rose ceremony. Here is a list of contestants that did not receive a rose. Tom Nook, Nathan Drake, Rhett and Link, and Jerry. Wow. 4 shocking eliminations. I'm gonna be honest. And here's everybody else that's still in the race. Good job, y'all. Y'all are kings. Here we go. Week 2, it's another group date. Ron Swanson, Kendrick Lamar, Brian, Idris Elba, Bowser, Joel Miller, Tom Hardy, and Ryan Reynolds are on the group date. Ron Swanson and Kendrick Lamar win the group challenge and each earn some extra time with me. Ooh. Brian makes a good impression on me, even though he did not win the challenge. He would definitely make a good impression on me. Let's just say that. Idris Elba grabs me and pulls me aside for a long kiss on the lips. Bowser slams a ball into Joel Miller during the group tennis match. I thought I was going to say he slammed him into a wall. Wow. Tom Hardy makes me laugh several times throughout the day. I love a funny, silly man. I really do. Of course, I would give him the rose for that. Ryan Reynolds and I cuddle under a blanket. Ooh. These men know exactly what I want. Oh my God. Oh, this is definitely a good Valentine's Day for me. Chris Hemsworth and I go on another one-on-one date. Are you kidding me? And we go hiking. My dream man doing the thing that I love the most. Oh my God. And we're holding hands the entire time. Aw. The other Chris is also invited on a... I guess I just really like Chris's today, huh? We snuggle and get cozy after a dinner together. Cute indeed. Inside Out Dad and I play air hockey at an arcade bar before walking the pier. That seems like something that Inside Out Dad would do though, let's be honest. Here's a list of contestants that did not receive a rose. Bob, Peony, Oscar, and Paul. No, Paul Rudd. Kendrick Lamar, Inside Out Dad, Brian, Ron, Pedro, Ryan, Idris, and Bowser are all on a group date with me on week 3. Kendrick Lamar draws in the other guys and me with his magnetic personality. Go off, Kendrick, you charismatic fool. Inside Out Dad and Brian win the group challenge and earn some extra time with me. Nice. Ron Swanson tells Pedro Pascal that he is sure he's going to make it to the end of the show. Well, we'll see about that. Ryan Reynolds is annoyed that he's not getting any alone time with me, and for that I gave him the rose. Wow, he really knows. He really knows what he needs to do. Idris Elba grabs me aside for another long kiss on the lips. Dude, that move worked once. It's not going to work 2 times in a row. But I respect it anyways, honestly. Bowser makes me laugh several times throughout the date. Somehow I was able to understand him, so... cool. Ooh, 2-on-1 date. Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hardy are invited to go on a 2-on-1 date because they weren't on the group date. And basically, only one of them is going to make out of this. Please be the one that I want. No, it's not. Dang it. I gave the rose to the silly man, which means Chris Hemsworth is sadly eliminated. But Chris Evans, once again on another one-on-one date. 3 one-on-one dates in a row. Like, this man is on top of the world. I'm surprised nobody's trying to, like, sabotage him, honestly. The contestants that did not receive a rose during this rose ceremony. Joel, oh my god, all the animated men and Chris Hemsworth. Wow, at least Bluey's dad is gone. Thank you. Thank you for finally getting rid of him, because like I said, I did not want him to win. That's the only one who I did not want to win, so thank you. He's gone. But Joel Miller... he probably left on his own terms because he realized that he needed therapy. It is week 4. Ron Swanson, Inside Out Dad, Chris Evans, Tom Hardy, Pedro, Bowser, Ryan, and Brian are on a group date. Ron slams a ball into Inside Out Dad during a tennis match. Wow, Ron. Chris Evans asks me who his top 3 favorite contestants are, and obviously I'm not going to give a direct answer. Tom Hardy, Bowser, and Pedro compete for a moment alone with Angry Coconut, and obviously we all know who I'm choosing. Ryan Reynolds tells Brian that he is sure he's going to make it to the end of the show, and for that he got the rose. Kendrick Lamar and Idris Elba are invited on a 2-on-1 date. Kendrick Lamar gives me an extra long hug in front of Idris Elba, but clearly that wasn't enough because I gave the rose to Idris instead. That's what he gets for being 5'3". Who's still left? We have Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal, Ron Swanson, Idris Elba, Tom Hardy, Brian, Ryan, Inside Out Guy, and Bowser. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I kind of hope Bowser wins. Can you imagine? It's another group date. Bowser, Ron Swanson, the guy from Inside Out, Ryan, and Idris are invited. Bowser makes me laugh several times. He knows I love a goofy, silly man. See, he heard me. He's coming through now. He's going to try and win. Ron Swanson makes a good impression on me, even though he doesn't win. Inside Out Dad starts crying because he feels like the process is too stressful. Aw, the purple guy in his head is starting to take over. Ryan Reynolds and I cuddle under a blanket. Ooh. And I appear to be giving Idris Elba a lot of attention during the group date, which clearly I was because I ended up giving him the rose for that. Damn, an early rose, so he is definitely safe and moving on to the next week. Chris Evans and Brian are invited to go on a 2-on-1 date. Ooh, these two are in danger. Who's surviving the 2-on-1 date? Okay, Chris Evans makes fun of Brian during alone time with me. And for that, like, I kept him over Brian. That's not something I would do. Don't talk shit about other people. That's not fun. Christopher, I mean, clearly I liked it in the situation, so I guess I shouldn't be too mad about that. No! Here's a list of contestants that didn't receive a rose. Brian, Tom Hardy, and we lost a fallen soldier today, y'all. Pedro Pascal. Pedro, if you're watching this, know that this would never happen in real life. Just know that, okay? And all we have left are our top 6. Chris Evans, Bowser, Ron Swanson, Idris Elba, the guy from Inside Out, and Ryan Reynolds. Inside Out Dad, Ryan Reynolds, Idris Elba, and Bowser are invited on a group date. Inside Out Dad and Ryan Reynolds freak out when they realize they have to sing in front of everybody. I don't think Ryan Reynolds would freak out. You know Ryan Reynolds loves the stage. He's kind of an attention whore. Like... Bowser draws in the other guys and Angry Coconut with his magnetic personality. Bowser's starting to come up. He's on an upwards trajectory. And Idris Elba makes me laugh several times throughout the date and gets another rose early on. Okay. Chris Evans is invited to go on a one-on-one date, but talks about his ex-girlfriend a lot. I listen, but I ultimately decide that he's not ready and I don't give him a rose. Wow. Whoa. Chris Evans, if you're watching this, I would never do that in real life. Talk about your ex-girlfriends all you want. I'll listen. I will. And here are a list of contestants that didn't receive a rose. No! My two dads. Ron, no. I didn't even get a reason. Why did I kick him out? That's so mean. You don't even let me explain the decision. Damn. Ron Swanson deserved better, honestly. Oh my god, y'all. The final four. The guy from Inside Out, Ryan Reynolds, Idris Elba, and Bowser. And now it's time for week 7. They basically take me back to the hometown and, you know, whatever. Like, we go over their life and blah, blah, blah. Bowser introduces me to his siblings. I'm going to pretend that says children instead. And they joke about Bowser. Everybody seems to click and get along very well. The Inside Out dad brings me to his favorite restaurant where his entire extended family is waiting, and we all dance and party and dance the night away. I bond with Ryan Reynolds' mom. This makes me fit in right with his family and creates a sense of belonging. But I leave Ryan Reynolds' home overwhelmed with the decision that I need to make. Interesting indeed. Idris Elba's family welcomes me with open arms and has a blast during dinner. After dinner, there are some great individual conversations with me, and the whole group has a fun time playing cards. Yes, I love a good family game night. Okay, everybody did well. That's good to hear. We're all still in the competition, and now it's time for the final 4 one-on-one dates. Bowser tells me that he's madly in love with me, and we make... I'm gonna regret this video so bad. That happens. Let's just say that. Idris Elba asks me how I'm feeling, and I tell him that I'm really confused and never expected to fall for so many men at the same time. Girl, I'm not surprised. Of course I would. I'm indecisive as hell. The Inside Out dad reads me a note that he wrote before they even met. He had watched me on TV and knew that I was the perfect fit for him. That's kind of creepy, I'm gonna be honest. Ryan Reynolds starts freaking out heavily about the other men. He has a hard time connecting with me and ultimately goes home. No, he was the one I wanted to win. Dang it. At the top 4 too. You couldn't hold it out for 2 more rounds, Ryan. Are you kidding me? You couldn't even beat out the 2 animated men. Wow. I hate it here. And just like that, Ryan Reynolds has been eliminated. Oh my god, this fucking top 3. Oh my god. Yeah, I said Bowser is a joke. No, Idris Elba, you better pull through. Please. No. Bowser throws me up on his shoulders and they go on a walk. I love the playful side of Bowser, and then me and the dad from Inside Out have a fantastic date, but they decided to not use the fantasy suite. I'm a little annoyed because they're passing up on some much needed time together. I'm not annoyed. I'm kind of grateful. But I give the suite invitation to Idris Elba, and he decides to go home. These men are setting me up. They are systematically trying to break me down at this point. Are you freaking kidding me? Idris Elba's gone and I'm left with these 2 animated... You know what? Maybe this is what I deserved. The finale. Inside Out dad tells me that I'm in love and I'm smitten and nervous. Inside Out dad ends his talk asking for my hand in marriage. I said yes, which means Bowser did not receive a rose, and the winner is the dad from Inside Out. And we are now engaged. Riley, I'm your new stepdad. I hope you're ready for that. Oh my god, justice for Pedro Pascal. Please, if I had to choose honestly, I would rather it be him. Wow. I'm going to do this again quickly until I get the answer that I actually want. Oh my god, look at this top 4. See, this is a better top 4. I literally just quickly did it. Chris Evans, Kendrick Lamar, Jim Hopper, and Nathan Drake. All right, let's see who wins this round, just randomly. Chris Evans introduces me to his siblings. They joke about Chris Evans and everybody clicks and gets along. Me and Kendrick Lamar's mom bond, and this makes me fit right in with his family and creates a sense of belonging, but I leave his house overwhelmed. Jim Hopper tells me that he's falling in love before they meet his family, and I, feeling giddy, go into the night on a high, and everything goes great until Jim Hopper's cousin calls her a player. Oh wow. Nathan Drake plays basketball with me and his family. They have a nice visit other than a quick dirty look when I call Nathan Drake his boyfriend. And a family member points out that there have been 3 other boyfriends. The one-on-one dates. Okay, Kendrick Lamar got eliminated. Boo-hoo. See, this is the top 3 that I'm okay with. I'm much better with this top 3. Any of them winning is a win for me. Chris Evans is gone. Okay, that leaves the top 2, Jim Hopper and Nathan Drake. And yup. I say hell yes to his proposal. Hell yeah. This I agree with. See, this is what I agree with. I much prefer this over what the hell they tried to give me the last time. Thank you.